Hi there, welcome back. This is the third and final video in this short series on effectively how to set up and run your own e-commerce business, or certainly set up your own e-commerce business and source products and do all that good stuff. So, so we've covered what e-commerce is. We've covered um, doing our research on products. We've got a spreadsheet so we can document our ideas and brainstorm. And we've looked at Amazon. We've seen how we can effectively see what's selling in the best sellers. We understand that we're not going after branded goods because it'd be difficult to compete with those. So what we need to do is we need to look at where to find products to sell ultimately. Now, the best bit of advice I can give you is let's look, or we should be looking to do private label products. So many of you may not understand what private label is. I'm sure some of you do, but private labeling is effectively creating your own brand. So we find a product, we put our own label on it, our own logo on it, and it's our product. Okay, it's not, for example, let's say Gillette. Gillette is a brand name. Okay, so razors are synonymous with razors and shaving and whatever. We don't want to start buying Gillette razors and selling Gillette razors. It's, the margins are going to be terrible. There's going to be a lot of competition out there. Gillette is your main competitor. They'll be selling their own goods, even though you can probably buy them in wholesale quantities. You've still got to compete with Gillette. We don't want to be doing that. We want to own our own product and our own brand. And this is where a lot of people get scared. But if you think about private labeling, and private labeling has changed over the past couple of years, really, probably 2, 3, 4, 5 years. When I started, it was very difficult to find private label products. If you could find them, you had to order tens of thousands of units. And who's got, tens of thousands of pounds or dollars to invest in this? Not many people, and certainly not when you're starting out. It's changed. A lot of suppliers out there now are helping smaller businesses because they've suddenly come to the realization that, if they reduce their MOQs, if they help smaller businesses build themselves into bigger businesses, ultimately the manufacturers and suppliers are going to make more money. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to look at private labeling some products. And at the outset, just focus on one product. And again, this is where a lot of people come unstuck because you've got a list of 20 potential products on your spreadsheet, give or take. I want you to narrow that down to 3 to 5 products ultimately. And then what I want you to do is really do your research on bestseller rank on Amazon, on eBay sales, on keyword research online. And again, I can show you those in future videos and through emails and tip sheets that I'm going to be sharing with you as we go along this process. But ultimately, you want to be looking at private labeling a product and narrowing it down to 3, and then ultimately 1 is going to be quite tricky, but I'm here to help you, so you can always drop me an email and I'm more than happy to help. So how do we go about finding suppliers first and foremost? Well, basically we do some quick searching. Okay, so we're on Google. First of all, I'm just going to move this wire out of the way. We're on Google and we are going to search. I'm going to put inverted commas because it's a more accurate search. So let's just say, for argument's sake, okay, so we covered psoriasis in the last video, so I'll just do a quick search for psoriasis. Now let's go psoriasis. Oh. Okay, Google has given me that suggestion, so let's have a look at that, shall we? I'm going to to put that in inverted commas so it's more accurate search. Okay, so, right, we've got 31 results. That's not bad. Top one. Let's have a look at those guys. I'm going to open that in a new tab. I am going to have a look at these guys. I'm going to have a look at these guys. I'm going to have a look at these guys. I'm going to have a look at these guys as well. Okay, so I've opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs here. Now, okay, so this isn't relevant to us at all. This is PLR. We don't want PLR material. PLR is private label material, so it's articles. Not interested in that. Skin assets is showing nothing there. Okay, fine. What have we got here? That isn't relevant either. It's in a foreign language. Now, okay, so Essenza from... looks like it's from Norway. This is in a foreign language, which doesn't actually help us. However, I'm sure that we could get this translated if we wanted to. They don't have an option to translate it here, but let's have a look. Private label. Now, hopefully, they've got... No, it's not English. Okay, so this isn't a great example to start with. I'll be honest with you, but this is the process we go through. This is, you know, you will hit duds. Now, these guys are obviously a private label company who private label psoriasis-related products. So I would do a bit more digging on this. I would potentially contact them. I would see whether they have anything related, anything in English that we could potentially read, whether they've got a catalogue, whether they've got information on their products. That would be what I would potentially do. Now, let's go. Private label psoriasis cream. Let's have a look here. Okay. Let's do it without quotes and see what comes up. Let's have a look at these guys. Pacific Naturals. Okay. Skin Act. This is looking a bit more promising. Let's have a look. Okay. So we've opened a couple more here. Okay, so we've got Pure Source here. Let's just have a quick look at these guys. So, let's have a look here, shall we? Private label. They're based in Miami, Florida. So they're not in some far-flung country. Okay, so private label manufacturer. They private label anti-aging cream, acne cleanser, cellulite cream. See, these are all markets. Again, when we start doing this research, it's like, oh, okay, so I could go into acne. I could look at cellulite. Okay, this is interesting. Instant wrinkle creams. Now, they came up for the keyword psoriasis. However, they've not got psoriasis listed here. So what I would want to do is I would want to potentially give them a quick call. I'd want to pick up the phone. They do some product development as well. So let's just say that I've found one here, and let's just say that it is, well, let's just say it's a moisturizer. Let's see whether it actually goes anywhere, this link. Okay, so description. Tells you what the packaging is. So it tells you what the instructions are, ingredients are, should I say. So this is a private label company, by the looks of it. They do everything for you. So it's a one-stop shop. So they've got the jars, they've got the bottles, and they will put your logo on the product for you as well. So what I would do is I'd jot these down on the spreadsheet as a potential supplier. I would then pick up the phone and give them a call and say, hi, I'm in the process of creating a skincare range, predominantly for problem skin. So we're looking at eczema, we're looking at psoriasis and rosacea, and so on and so on and so forth. I came across your website. It looks fantastic. I just want a bit more information on XYZ product. Can you help me? Give them a quick call. Okay, so that's one that's of interest. Pacific Naturals. I've used these guys in the past. In fact, I've sold some of their products in the past. So they are a good company to work with. Okay, they do all sorts of things. We've got psoriasis down here. They do private label psoriasis. Pick up the phone, give them a call. And again, look, more product ideas for us to go into. We've got cosmetics, we've got general health, we've got sports nutrition, teeth whitening. So again, your mind will be working overdrive. So, but again, don't get distracted from what we're actually trying to achieve here. So jot down other ideas on your brainstorm sheet, and we'll come back to them later. Skin Actives. Okay, Skin Actives private labeling. Okay, so they won't accept new customers through Amazon, fine, but they will through eBay. Okay, fine. Maybe you want to do this just for your own website. So again, we can come back, just document it, come back to it. Who are these guys? Are they private label, wholesale and private label? Yes, they are. So again, we pick up the phone and give them a call, and that is genuinely the best way, I think, of contacting suppliers. It's picking up the phone. Okay, now I'm going to show you here. We are in the process of private labeling a couple of products ourselves. We're creating a range here. Now, here is basically we're looking at supplements, vitamins and supplements. So you can see they come in nice small little packages like this, but we're effectively going to be private labeling the logos. The information on the back will predominantly stay the same because this comes from the manufacturer. Now, let's just say Green Coffee Complex. This is selling for anywhere from about £15 to about £20, depending on the formulation and how it's marketed effectively. So £20, let's call it £19.99. I can get these. It'll cost me about £4. I think it's £4.25 or £4.75. I've not got the details in front of me per unit. Okay, so do the maths. You know, £4.75. Call it £5. If I sell it for £20. Not a bad markup. Okay, so that's one product and that's a vitamin supplement that we're looking at and creating a range in that market. Now I'm going to show you another product here. Now hopefully this won't offend people, but this is a banner for one of our websites. I mentioned to you in the past that I specialised in sexual wellness as one of the sites. This is a banner I've just recently created for one of the sites. Now you can guess what these are. Okay, I don't have to tell you what they are. Sexual toys, sex toys, basically. Now, oh, I've just lost it. Bear with me. These products they're high quality products. These products are sourced from China. And for example, I think off the top of my head, again, I've not got the sheet in front of me. Let's just say this product here. I think that costs me about, what is it now? I think it was $20. So what are we talking there? £15, give or take. Now, high quality silicone sex toys like this are selling anywhere upwards of £50. There are some manufacturers selling them for over £100, £200 in certain instances. So even if I came into this marketplace and I bought this for £15, and it was sold for $39.99, I'm making very, very good margins. Okay, so there are and these are private labeled. These are private labeled products sourced directly from China. Okay, now how do we source from China? Most of you, I'm guessing by now, will have heard of Alibaba. They recently did an IPO, and it made their founder China's richest man, actually, to the tune of God knows how many billions. Now, let's just go back to, we said on eBay, we found on eBay on Terapeak, that psoriasis lamps were selling well, so now, I don't recommend electronic goods for your first product, particularly in the skincare market, but I'm just giving you examples here. What you'll need to do is you'll need to sign up to Alibaba. Okay, so you just create an account. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And once you just see me type in psoriasis treatments there. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to click Gold Supplier. When you're doing any type of search, we click Gold Supplier. We click On-Site Check. Okay, so that on-site check means that this company exists. They're a legal entity. So, because obviously sourcing from China it used to be incredibly difficult, and you used to get a load of crap. Now, with the advent of Alibaba, it's become a lot better, and suppliers have had to up the game effectively. And I also want you to click Assessed Supplier. Again, it's been assessed by a third-party company. So this is kind of protecting your back, and to a certain extent. Now, what I want you to be doing while we're going through here is, you see here we have gold supplier. They have to pay to be a gold supplier on Alibaba. And this is the response rate. So this is how quickly they get back to you in a timely manner, shall we say. So these guys are okay. So 71% response rate. They've been going 2 years. Always look for 2 years plus. So I'm just going to open this. I'm going to open that one. Now, we saw similar products like this, didn't we? I think that's the same manufacturer, but let's have a look anyway. I'm going to have a look at this one. This one looks like a good product. And basically what I do is I go through the listings, I open them up, and I have a look at them. And basically once we've done that, we come back here. And okay, so FOB, and I'll give you a sheet of terms that will be relevant to you. US dollar 100 to 150 per unit. I tend to ignore that because the Chinese just tend to put any old price on there. Once we start negotiating with them and start having a dialogue with them, we can negotiate prices, we can get better prices, and we can build a rapport with them. And we just have a look here. Okay, so these guys seem okay. They've got a nice box there. That is a nice box. Okay, so that we could private label that box, no problem. Although it has got a lot of Chinese writing on it, but anyway, that we private label it. And again, what they say here is it doesn't say OEM, but that is effectively OEM means that you can have your own brand created. Doesn't say that, but pretty much all Chinese suppliers will private label for you. They will have a minimum order quantity, but that again is negotiable. So we've had a look at one supplier. This one I don't like the look of at all. It looks terrible. So I'm going to close that. I don't like it. Oh, we've just frozen. There we go. That's better. We're going to get rid of you because I don't like you. This looks okay. Same product as before. Eczema treatment. $50 to $150. Okay, same product. That's fine. A lot of different suppliers will have the same products, or certainly the same images, which is why we need to open a dialogue with them. And what I want you to do is, again, I'll give you an email that you can utilize to contact these people. You know, it's basically I'll write it out for you and send it to you. What I would suggest is you open a Gmail account and use that solely as your contacting email, because you will get spam from China. They will spam you. So that's an example of a psoriasis lamp. Okay, so let's say we are looking at a different market. Let's say, okay, we came across Kitchen Backsplash. Now, I've not done this before, but Kitchen Backsplash. Let's see what happens. Pretty much you get anything in China. Okay, no, that doesn't work for me. So I didn't mean kitchen backplash, no. So I'm going to ignore that one. However, let's have a look at knife sharpener. Okay, so again, we go gold supplier. We go on-site check. We go assessed supplier. Now, okay, this has come back with a lot of industrial related stuff, but as you can see, we've got some other related smaller products. Now, in certain circumstances, you're not going to get a response rate here. I don't know why, but they still reply to you. I just don't know why it's not been documented on Alibaba. So this one's a 13-year supply, so they've obviously been out there a while. So I'm gonna open that. I'm going to open this one. They've been there 7 years. And again, my computer's frozen. It's obviously taking its time today. And what we can do, if we want 9 years, pocket knife sharpener, okay, that could be a different niche for us there. But you'll see that, and again, to get more varied results, we can come up to the top and just untick assessed supplier. And what that will do is it'll bring up different results. Okay, so 6-year sharpener here, 6 years and 84% response. So you get the point. You get the point. So what we do is we have a quick look. Okay, so this is an electric knife sharpener. Price is $6 to $8 per unit. So what's that? $6 to $8, £5, give or take. And again, we just contact them. We contact the manufacturer. We open up this similar product. We contact them. Pocket knife sharpener. That's interesting for hunters potentially if you're based in America. You know, a hunting knife to take out with you potentially. Nice idea, nice niche. Knife sharpener, $2.90. Now, occasionally you'll get this because this is a wholesale product. But what I would do is I would probably come up here, have a look at the company, click on that, and actually go and have a look at what their products are, what they sell. And you'll come to a page like this. We click on product categories, and this opens up all the products that they have. So they've got Tupperwares, but if we're looking at knife sharpeners, we click on knife sharpener. And they have that and this one. So let's have a look into here. Okay, and we can contact them. So you get the point. First and foremost, it really depends on the market you're going into, where you source your products from. I personally wouldn't source skincare related products or vitamins and supplements from China, but you're going to find local suppliers, certainly in your own country, whether it be the USA, whether it be Canada, whether it be Australia, whether it be the UK. And just a quick Google search will help you find them. If you're looking for more, how do we put this? I'm not going to say mainstream products, but more, basically most things you see, whether it be bedding, whether it be kitchen related goods, just look around your home. Whether it be an electronic good, whether it be a bike stand, whatever. Chances are it's been made in China. Okay, so we just have to find the right suppliers in China, and that is where it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of digging. But again, what I want you to do is just spend your time going through this, contacting the suppliers. And again, I would highly recommend organising your email inbox. So, for example, we would want to have, so let's just say, for argument's sake, we're looking at our main tab, our main email box is e-commerce. Then under that, we have markets that we're thinking of going into. So let's say we have skincare. There's an inbox there. Under that, we have a tab for psoriasis. Under that, we have a tab for moisturizer, and so on and so forth. And when you get an email from a supplier, make sure that it goes into the correct email box. And it's just a question of being organised at the end of the day. The more organised you are, the easier you will find the whole process. So again, that's a quick overview on how to find and source products. And what we're doing when we're contacting suppliers is we're asking for samples. And that'll be highlighted in the email that I send you. But we're asking for samples of the products that they have. Why are we doing that? Well, we want to test, we want to check out the product. We want to see how good it is. If it's a skincare product, is the moisturizer nice? Is it a knife sharpener? What's the quality like? Let's utilize it. And we're asking for 3 to 5 units, maybe more, as a sample. Some suppliers and some manufacturers are going to want you to pay for the actual sample. Others will want you just to pay for the shipping of the sample, and it varies from supplier to supplier. So that's what I mean when, if you wanted to effectively set up and start making money very quickly using e-commerce, we could order 20 to 50 samples, depending on the price of the unit, depending on the product. And if we got 50 samples in of a product that was costing us, let's say we got the 50 samples for free, let's say it was a low-cost item like a knife sharpener or whatever. Let's say those cost $1 to the manufacturer to make. They'll be happy to send you those samples for free on occasion. We can then start listing those and selling them. Give them away to family, to friends, get them to test them, get them to give you feedback on them. And you've started your business instantly. And that is how easy it is to start in this game. Some samples you're going to get back are going to be crappy quality. Some suppliers are going to be difficult to deal with. And what I'd suggest there is just walk away. You know, if the product's crap, don't have your heart set on a product or a niche or a market. We're here to make money, okay? It's not about, use your head as opposed to your heart. Okay, that's the best advice I can give. So I'm going to be giving you more information. I'm going to be giving you emails with how to contact suppliers, how to deal with them, how to negotiate with them, more workbooks on how to really dig down into what is a good selling product so you can have the best chance of success. And those are going to be coming in subsequent emails, okay? So we've probably got, just watch out for them over the next couple of days. I'm going to be dropping you good quality information, more videos, and genuinely I hope that you've found this short course, I guess, informative, because it really is. I genuinely believe that e-commerce is the best way to get started online. Forget affiliate marketing, forget CPA offers. Selling tangible physical goods is I genuinely believe the best way to make a good living online. So with that said, I hope you found this short video series interesting. I'd love to hear your comments on it. You can just reply saying, loved it, Mark, hated it, Mark, would have been better if you'd included that. And if there's anything else you want to know in particular, just drop me an email and I'll include it. I'll write up a guide or a short report or film a video for you. Doesn't matter. I'm here to help you at the end of the day. So crack on with it. Go on. Have a look at some suppliers, and I shall speak to you soon. Take care.